Why? Ew, why is he like... I don't know. Everything he does is just so creepy to me now. Because why are you back there? Tall ass, all I can see is your head. I do kind of want to talk to him though. Hey, welcome back to Project Eden's Garden. Last time, we got to explore some new areas, including the pharmacy and the dorm rooms. We also got to look at the student profiles, or their report cards, and learned that Eva had been lying about her ultimate talent. And then we also came to the conclusion that the safest way to spend the night would be with roommates. So Damon has been paired up with influencer guy. What's his name? Kai. And they're both very pleased about that. It's been a while since I played, unwillingly, due to a personal emergency. I was not even home to record, but I'm back, and I'm ready to get back to playing this game. So let's get into it. So we just have our roommate, and we're supposed to be going to his dorm room now, Kai's.
Man.
My room is the third one on the left. You won't miss it, because my name's on it. Let's go. Or you could lead the way, you know? Third one on the left. Oh. I like the vibe of this room much better. It's very pink, but very bright compared to Damon's. Aside from the color scheme and a couple ornaments, Kai's dorm looked a lot like my own. Do all the dorms share similar floor plan? Hey, before we go to sleep, I need to find something real quick. Kai approached a nearby desk and reached into one of the drawers. After a moment, he returned with something in his hand. Okay, here it is.
Eh?
A tape dispenser? Why were you looking for that? Just watch. Gripping the dispenser close to his chest, Kai walked over to the door. There, I watched as he taped a vertical line across the floor, starting at the door and is he really splitting the room in half?
What am I looking at?
This will act as our marker.
Come on.
A marker?
To divide the room.
Hold on a
See
minute.
where you're standing? That's your side of the room. This side is mine. If you step over the tape, you'll be in my territory.
Seriously?
Are you serious? You're splitting the room in two? You realize this tape can't stop me from stepping over, right?
Dude, no!
No, don't you dare. If you enter my side, I'll scream. I'll scream bloody fucking murder. Okay, calm down. There was no point putting up a fight. It seemed I was stuck on this side of the room. Meaning, no bed. I mean, what is keeping us here, really? I would just go back to my dorm room. How the hell am I meant to sleep now? There must be something around here I can use. The sofa? Looked like the sofa was my bed for tonight.
Ugh.
If only our kidnappers included spare bedding. They clearly have the funding. How else could they build a huge dome sky or an entire pharmacy? Makes me wonder where all the money comes from. I crawled onto the sofa, my mind consumed by a cacophony of questions. There was just so much to unpack, so much I couldn't answer. The pharmacy, the pin pad, and everything that happened after. All of it followed me deep into sleep.
Do you believe dreams are windows to the past? Do they let us relive things we can't remember? You know, I believe we humans are just like cats.
How
I
so?
believe we have 9 lives. Which life do you reckon you're on? Your first? Your 9th? When you die, will you be gone for good? Or will you wake up again, unable to remember anything? Will the new you live a fulfilling life? Or will you repeat the old you's mistakes? You'll repeat them without ever realizing. You'll repeat them just like cats.
Okay. Ding dong, bing bong.
Good morning, my amicable student friends. It is now 8 a.m. From the looks of things, it's shaping up to be another beautiful morning. I can feel it already. The sunlight kissing my neck, the satins trickling down my back. It's as though the world is telling me, have an awful day.
Okay.
Enough with the dramatics. Have you gotten used to this little alarm every morning? I hope so, because there's plenty more where that came from.
I'm wondering, something I am curious about is, let me take this off auto for a minute. With all the portraits around the school, with the animal heads, and Tozu's like, what is that, a goat? Mara is a horse. I'm wondering if there are other people involved in this that we haven't met yet, or if there will be other people involved in this for some of the other animals we're seeing, or if those animals are references to the animals in the portraits are references to the students. It's more, oh, I didn't even see what he said. It's morning already. I had a decent sleep, all things considered, but it was still weird to wake up in someone else's room. Well, this will be the last time I do. I jumped off the couch and went straight for the door. I'm going back to my dorm. Bye.
Whatever.
Oh, good morning to you too.
Huh?
What? Just as I was about to open the door, I noticed it. What is that next to it? What is that next to the door? 2 envelopes had been slid underneath the gap at the bottom. It looked like our names were written on them. Hey, what are you doing? I grabbed the envelope with my name on it and used my foot to slide the other one over to Kai.
Wait.
An envelope? Is this something important? When I opened the envelope, what I saw inside... Uh-oh. Is that, that looks like Wolfgang. Is the woman somebody that we've seen? I'm trying to think. Cassidy has red hair, but I don't think that looks like her. Is it supposed to be Wolfgang and someone else? Is that Wolfgang, or am I just looking at the hair? Because doesn't he have a mole somewhere? Eh? No, okay, it is Wolfgang. It's a photo of Wolfgang. Judging by the woman's clothes, this was definitely taken during a wedding. Is Wolfgang married? What's going on? Why was I delivered a wedding photo? Dude, you seriously gotta listen to this. Foolish nerd, this spider never leaves her web except to sell pastries. Is this a joke or something? It's giving shitty Christmas card energy, like the kind your distant aunt sends you.
Huh?
What are you talking about? It's on the back of this photo, see?
That's...
Okay, that's Cassidy, so that was not Cassidy in that picture. Wait a minute, is that Cassidy? Yeah, it was in my envelope. It looks like it's from a stream, doesn't it? Maybe Cassidy is trying to pull a prank on me. I don't know where she could have gotten this photo, though.
Hey!
What about you? Does your letter have anything? Turning my back to Kai, I pulled the photo out of the envelope and flipped it over. Like father, like son, beneath a sheep's skin hides a wolfish mind. Okay, so these are also animal related. Cassidy's mentioned a spider, which I think she has spider print on her tights or pants. And this is sheep and wolf. Like father, like son. Beneath a sheep's skin hides a wolfish mind. So are we saying that Wolfgang is not what he seems, which I already suspected because he's been moving weird? Huh? Was this a verse from a poem or something? I flipped the photo back over and eyed the details more closely, now realizing a date had been printed at the very bottom. 04/17/2001. This must be the date the photo was taken. Wait, 2001? Hold on a minute. Doesn't that contradict Wolfgang's student profile? Oh, hold on a minute. I can't remember what year. I don't remember when he's 22, but I don't remember what year this is supposed to take place, so when his date of birth is. Ooh, what does that mean? Speaking of gremlins, I was right about you, Wolfgang. Excuse me? 22 years old and already a lawyer. That confirms it. You did start college as a teenager. Wolfgang is 22, which means this photo must have been taken before he was born. In that case, maybe it's his father? Yeah, because Wolfgang does have a mole there. Okay, so yeah, father has the hair that looks like him. I'm assuming that's his mother with the mole. Given his resemblance to the man in the photo, could I actually be looking at his parents? And that message. Like father, like son, beneath a sheep's skin, hides a wolfish mind. I didn't really get it, but it sounded ominous. Sure does. Damn it, what the hell's going on?
Whatever.
Alright, just ignore me then. It's not like I was curious or anything. Kai tossed his envelope to the floor and slid the photo of Cassidy into his pocket. I'm starving, so I'm gonna head over to the dining hall. See you there, I guess. Only when he mentioned eating did I realize how hungry I was. Maybe I should grab something from the kitchen before I return to my dorm. As for the envelope in the photo, they can stay with me. I'm guessing those are supposed to be like the motives? But I mean, as if they're motives, Cassidy's didn't seem that bad. Wolfgang's message was a little ominous, but the photo itself didn't seem that bad, especially since I don't know who that guy is. But I wonder what Damon's is, and I also wonder if there is one that's particularly bad. Huh? Why is everyone here? About time. What took you so long?
Jeez.
What are you talking about? Sorry, we were waiting for you. Kai told us that the two of you each received a letter. Is that correct? Kai said that? Sorry. This asshole. Couldn't he keep his mouth shut? Why? Let me stop. I'm gonna try to go this whole episode without saying how much, Damon irritates me. Does that already count as a failure? So is Kai right? Did you receive a letter? If I say no, Kai will probably tell everyone I'm lying. There's no point in lying. Yeah, I did get a letter.
This is difficult.
Then it's confirmed. Everyone has one.
Come again?
Everyone has a letter?
Yes.
Yep, we all woke up to one slid underneath our doors.
Huh?
Eh? Does this mean they also received letters about Cassidy and Wolfgang?
Okay.
Now that everyone's here, it's okay to share our letters, right?
Please don't.
Wait, I don't know about that. I've been waiting for this. Jet pulled out a piece of paper from one of the pockets of his suit.
Oh boy.
Toshiko had a boyfriend in 3rd grade and cheated on him when she went to play house with another boy. Isn't that cute? Look at the photo on the back, too. It's a picture of some kid's drawing. Oh, that is cute. Did Toshiko draw that?
Sick and twisted.
Toshiko, infidelity from such a young age? I have no clue how you ended up giving dating advice.
You can't.
Toshiko ran over to Jet and lunged for the envelope. My secrets are my own. How dare you expose them in a public forum? You are a thief, a hoodlum. Give it to me now. What was that? I couldn't hear you from up here. Saying that, Jet dangled the photo just out of Toshiko's reach.
That's enough.
All right, that's enough. Ingrid stepped in front of Jet and held out her hand.
Mind your manners.
Come on, hand the photo over. Sure thing, ma'am. Aw, Toshiko. I was a different person all those years ago, but now I am changed.
I would never!
3rd grade. Give her a break. I'm a woman of conviction who would never engage in such needless debauchery.
Whatever.
I'm glad you got over playing house, I guess.
Be careful.
Everyone, I advise you to be careful with these envelopes. By the looks of it, they all contain secrets about us. The one Jet had was luckily just a joke, but some of these could be far more sinister. Yup.
Such disrespect!
Just a joke? How disrespectful.
Whoa!
How do you keep sneaking up on us? This blackmail's the stuff of nightmares. I delved deep into the darkest crevices of your mind to create these. Blackmail? I've written some of your worst secrets on the back of these photos and distributed them among your classmates. No one person has their own, because the point is to foster distrust within the group. At least he's honest.
I have an appetite.
And then, the
for
killing will finally
destruction.
commence.
Isn't this lovely?
Ta-da! Our very first official murder motive. Applause, applause. Did you say murder motive?
No!
No way, you can't be serious.
Really?
Everyone's worst secrets. The one we just heard about was some wacky elementary school hijinks. Well, some of you are so uninteresting that there was simply no material to work with. On the flip side, I decided to make some secrets a little more vague and mysterious, so you could pester each other for more information. If you're going to expose our secrets, at least do it properly. I certainly wouldn't hold back if I had dirt on you.
Who? Me?
Duly noted, Robber Baron.
No shot.
Wait a second, isn't this suspiciously similar to what Eva suggested would happen yesterday?
Why the long face?
In what way? She said that our captors would try to share our secrets to provoke a murder. One day later, and that exact scenario is happening. It can't be a coincidence. Are you implying that I listened in on your conversation to get ideas for my killing game?
Plot twist!
How insolent, yet absolutely correct.
Not okay!
Are you serious? Nothing is truly original, my dear pupil. You must try to find inspiration wherever you can. Damn it, so we're in this mess because of the mathlete? It's a running trend at this point. In a very roundabout way, yes.
My blood is
To
rushing!
think that one of your own would be responsible for all this blackmail, doesn't it fill you with rage? She should have kept her mouth shut.
Moving on.
Anywho, that just about wraps up my announcement. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the glorious gift of listening. By the way, if you're wondering where Mara is, she's been keeping a very close eye on you all. So please, be on your best behavior.
Good morning!
Tozu, away. We stood in silence, trying to unpack what we had just been told. Blackmail? A murder motive? I could see realization creep across the other students' faces. Any semblance of normality in their lives was gone, replaced with the demented world of the killing game.
Guys.
I don't get it. Why does he want us to hurt each other so badly? Because he's psycho. You guys, you're not gonna listen to him, right?
There's no need to worry.
Of course they won't, Miss Venetia. Wolfgang stepped forward and placed a hand on Diana's shoulder.
Sorry.
Sorry, I just never thought they'd take such a direct approach. Spilling everyone's secrets, it feels like they're really taking this seriously. You know, I don't know if there's gonna be a traitor or a secret mastermind planted among the group of students, but if there will be, I would be suspicious of Diana and I think Eloise is her name, just because they're so kind, and I feel like they don't try to ruffle any feathers, so I feel like they're the ones you would least expect. I don't know, for some reason I'm a little suspicious of Diana. It's all right, we'll get through this.
Do you think?
Can we be sure that all of the blackmail is telling the truth? no, we can't. Toshiko's was definitely true, but maybe there are deliberate lies sprinkled in to create conflict.
That ain't it.
I don't know. Lies like these seem like they would be pretty easily refuted. I hate how much that man is trying to toy with us. He's probably watching us right now.
Stay calm.
That's exactly why we can't let him win. Wolfgang turned to look at the rest of us. I have no idea what kind of information is in everyone's envelopes. It's possible they're all harmless like Toshiko's. But given our situation, I'm inclined to believe otherwise.
Trust in the process.
For that reason, I implore you all to speak with the person whose blackmail you have, and them only. Even if the contents of the envelope seems horrible, give the person a chance to explain themselves. I don't know. That seems like not a great way to go about that.
I'm sure.
I can assure you, we are not horrible people. Our actions can be easily misconstrued by our kidnappers. We all need to trust each other if we plan on getting through this killing game.
There's no need to worry.
If you put faith in your peers, they will put faith in you. Wolfgang, you're the most suspicious one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. We can make it through this. Silly me. I wish I could speak as well as you, Wolfgang. Thank you for the kind words. I love this upbeat music. Like, everything's gonna be alright, guys. Nobody's gonna die. So, we should meet with the person whose blackmail we have.
Makes sense.
It could be risky, but it might be the only way to keep this group together.
Oh, embarrassing.
I have no clue who has mine. I sure hope you don't think less of me, though.
Right.
I'm definitely gonna meet up with my person ASAP. I'm fine either way. There's nothing in those envelopes that's worse than what people already say.
Honestly?
I do wonder if there's some kind of advantage to keeping it private, though. Seems we've sailed into stormy weather.
Are we ready?
But since most of us are taking Wolfgang's advice, I have a feeling things will turn out fine. Let's disband for now. Give everyone a chance to speak with each other, eh? Like clockwork, the students went their separate ways. Are they? It's like, what is wrong with me? I just can't hide my disdain for certain characters, and every time he talks like this, it's just like, oh, I feel the need to say it again, but I know you all are sick of hearing it, so I gotta kind of bite my tongue. It's just like the Life is Strange playthrough that I recently finished, trying not to talk about how much I don't like Chloe. Are they really going to share their blackmail with each other? That information is only useful if the other person doesn't know you have it. Not to mention, what if the blackmail is really serious? Would they feel comfortable meeting up then? Everyone keeps being so naive. Then again, could that work in my favor? My record is clean. I know that for a fact, so whoever has my blackmail will probably come forward. As for Wolfgang, you know, he does make a point this time. I think going one-on-one is not the best idea. This is definitely one of those vague secrets Tozu mentioned. There must be a reason it's so cryptic, apart from making my life harder. Was it to disguise damning information? That's the only reason I can think of. I wonder why I was chosen to receive this blackmail anyway. Maybe I should find Tozu and ask, do not. The minute you go to to Tozu, that's when you've already lost. You're playing right into his hand. He has to be hiding around here somewhere, right? With how quickly he seems to appear and disappear, he must have his own way of navigating this building. Why don't you just call for him? A way that's hidden from the students. As I mulled over the possibilities in my head, I prepared breakfast and returned to my room. Tozu's hideout. Where could it be? That pin pad in the pharmacy is definitely suspicious, but it's useless to me if I don't know the code. I could break a rule to get Tozu's attention, but then I'd risk getting shot by his accomplice. So what else am I supposed to do? Think, Damon, think. A way to communicate with Tozu. Well, let's go to the pharmacy and look at, can we just shout at him? Wait, could that be it? While I may not be able to see Tozu, he should be able to see me. Which means this camera, yes, this camera is how I can communicate. I grabbed a sticky note and pen from the desk and scribbled a message. To Tozu, I have questions about the murder motive. Let's meet in the boiler room at 8:10 p.m. tonight. Damon Maitsu. And he wants to meet... Okay. Okay, Damon. You talk about everybody else being naive. This seems very stupid. Using the desk chair as a stool, I stuck the note to the camera lens. Since the sticky note can be easily removed without leaving a mark, what I'm doing here shouldn't count as defacing property. If I'm right and Tozu can see the security camera footage, he'll meet me tonight. At least I hope he affords me that courtesy. Until then, I may as well find something to pass the time. Free time? What should I do? Free time? Yes, free time. Okay. Welcome to free time events. During free time events, or FTEs, you have the opportunity to spend some valuable one-on-one time with your classmates. Since you haven't made the best first impression, it may take some convincing before your peers speak to you. But worry not, for the almighty pachinko machine is here to help. In case you don't remember, the pachinko machine can be found inside the pharmacy. If you win a round of pachinko, you'll be awarded a special currency called Marabucks. Marabucks can be spent at the adjacent gachapon to obtain a present. Gift your peer a present they like, and they might talk to you. To view your presents, simply call up your Tozu trinket and select the Presents tab. Within the Presents menu, a chart displaying the preferences of your peers has been provided. A green arrow indicates a student will either like or love a present. A red arrow indicates a student will either dislike or hate a present. And no arrow means the student will feel neutral towards the present. The more a student likes a present, the more likely they are to hang out with you. By the way, you've been gifted 10 Marabucks to start with. Just thought you should know that. That's about it. Have fun. Alright, so let's go. Can we quick travel? Let's go to, wait, is it the break room? The lab? Okay, let's go here first. Nope, the break room is not what I wanted. Okay, I thought this would have been the lab. Oh, went the wrong way again. Yes. Oh, I think this way. Here we go. Okay. So let's do this first. Guess I've got no better way to spend my time. Let's do a couple, how do I? Okay. Let's do a few ones. Beach terrarium. Okay. Knotting the tie. Professional suit. A Hanami lantern. Hot cocoa. Pom-pom scrunchie. A unicorn frappe. I feel like I know who would like that. And hairy monster pillow roll. Zen garden. Okay. Wait, did I do that wrong? Wasn't I supposed to? Wait. Are they the same thing? Oh, wait. Well... Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I spent most of my money. Except for one, so... What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do? Ooh, okay. Man. Oh wait, I keep doing it too early. Oh my god. Ooh, that was terrible. Well, can I? Nope, I got no money. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, well, probably should have done that first, before I spent all my money, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so now let's see what I got. I definitely want to talk to Winona. Okay, I don't know how many they'll give us. It was like the official games. I'm guessing there will be 2. Winona's definitely 1, and then either Eva, Wolfgang, or Jean. Let me see if I have anything. Oh, she'll hate that. She doesn't care about that. Okay, she'll like the scrunchie in the Zen garden. And the cocoa. And this. Okay, so I can talk to her. Do I have anything Eva likes? The beach terrarium. And the knotting the tie. Well, let's give her a beach terrarium. Okay, let's talk to Eva and Winona. I'll give Winona interesting. I'll give her this scrunchie. Okay, where is she?
What a joke.
Ugh, I know, Winona. At this point, I must have close to 1,000 unread emails in my inbox. 1,000 unread emails? Ask her about it. Are these emails in relation to your job? Yes and no.
Sheesh.
About 1/3 of them are actually worth my time. Otherwise, it's startup companies trying to strike a partnership, or my clan leader bragging about my work ethic. Is your clan leader involved in your company? Barely. That doesn't stop her from having an opinion, though. Not sure what exactly I should say to that. Winona complained about the various ways her clan leader would nag her. In all honesty, this lady just sounds like a doting grandma. Would you like to give Winona a present? Yes. Okay. I give her the scrunchie because the only other people who would like it, I'm not too interested in talking to. Yeah, let's give her the scrunchie.
Not bad.
You're not too bad when it comes to gift giving. Maybe there's something you're useful for after all. The hell is that supposed to mean? Winona loves your present.
Okay.
Nice. I've been thinking, what does it take for the ultimate entrepreneur to earn that sort of title?
Oh, really?
Doubting my abilities already? That's fine. I welcome a bit of curiosity. Observe. As she said that, she began to roll up her sleeve. A bear had been tattooed on her left arm. Stripes and arrows encircled the animal, weaving in and out in a mesmerizing pattern. Like what you see? It's impressive, to say the least. From what I remember in school, bear tattoos are usually a symbol of... Oh god, I almost hit strategy by accident. Leadership? Or strategy? Leader? I don't think it's rebirth. Bears. She's an entrepreneur. Let's say... Well, I feel like... I don't know, let's just do leadership.
Focus.
A bear tattoo symbolizes leadership, right? My business acumen surpasses that of everyone else in my clan, even the leader herself. Hand me $100 and I'll turn it into $1 million.
I see.
What's the method behind it? Your success, I mean.
Let me see.
Method? I'd say there's no one method to success. It's more like a complicated web of skills.
Right.
Those being...
Nope.
Nothing you could grasp. Damn.
Come again.
What do you mean? I'm saying you aren't smart enough.
Hey.
Damon. I don't think she's lying. What the? If you actually had the brains for business, a few key things about you would be different. For instance, I wouldn't have had to introduce myself. Is she just bitter I didn't recognize her?
Now.
Consider it a quirk, though. The absent-mindedness. Most people assume a debater wouldn't be knowledgeable in many topics. So it's surprisingly charming when the ultimate debater knows next to nothing.
That's not it.
I just scrape everything from memory once I've won a competition. It's how I prepare for the next. If anything, don't you think it's pretty ironic to call me ignorant when you don't know what it's like to be a debater?
Nope.
Huh?
He thought that was his gotcha moment. Unlike the average debater who spends most of their time wasting away as a second-rate political commentator, when they aren't attending useless competitions, that is.
You can't keep me down.
As the CEO of the country's largest agricultural company, I can expect a noteworthy debate every day. Comparatively, people like yourself have it much easier. Well, shut his ass up fast.
Well,
Yep, there's your answer.
Eh?
What? You want to know what sort of skills are required for success, so I gave you an example.
love it.
Conversation skills. Knowing how to navigate any kind of exchange. In our case, an argument goes hand in hand with turning a profit.
You think?
I wouldn't consider that much of an argument.
Oh, really?
True, you buckled a lot faster than I was expecting. She ain't wrong. In doing so, you forfeited any power you had in the conversation. Were we two rivaling companies, shareholders would have interpreted that as a sign of weakness and deemed you the more volatile investment. In the world of business, the winner is the one who gets the last laugh. See, I knew I liked
Honestly?
Winona. She goes toe-to-toe with him. All that being said, I'm completely indifferent to debaters. I don't care whether or not you recognize my name either.
Seriously?
Then why the hell did you treat me like an idiot?
What can
Because
I
you
say?
are. Because our companies were competing for investors. FTE complete. Ooh, okay. Now, will this be new information or just a summary of what we talked about? I'll have to see. I still have a little bit of time left. What should I do? Well, first... First, let's look at her report card. Yeah, it's mostly just a summary. Oh, let's see where Eva is. Where is she? Oh. Weird. Okay, so I can just leave and go down the steps. Why is she down here by herself? I mean, I guess because nobody likes her, but there are nicer areas to spend your time, Eva.
Hello.
You're staring. Is it even worth speaking to Eva? Yes, give her company.
Really?
Are there really no better places to spend your time? Right, why are we down here? It's terrible down here. It's not so bad down here. When I'm bored, I just count the number of water stains on the wall. Would you like to give Eva a present? Might as well. We'll give her that terrarium. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the gift. I don't receive them very often. Eva liked your present. Eva stood there silently, a depressed look on her face. It's interesting. What is? When I first imagined meeting new Ultimates at Eden's Garden Academy, I expected them to wear their titles with pride. But for you, that couldn't be further from the truth. Yeah, I do want to know why she hid that. It doesn't fit well.
Huh?
What do you mean? My ultimate talent. Nothing about it fits. If you throw away the ultimate part, you're left with a corny term which barely defines what I actually do. Oh? And that is?
You see?
Well, general math, but more than that. Science, literature, aerospace engineering textbooks. All of these things which are leagues above trivial math competitions. The trophies I win relate to math in particular, yeah, but there's no depth to the word mathlete. It doesn't cover most of what I do. Well, then you could have said that. Because you hiding it makes it seem like you don't do anything and you're embarrassed of it. Hold on, science and literature? You're knowledgeable in those fields? Well, I'm not really well known for my achievements in those areas, but I do consider myself a bit of an expert regardless.
So...
I'm like a jack of all
I
trades.
see.
However...
It's not as if anyone really sees me that way, though. Earlier this year, I wrote a whole paper on an obscure subgenre of Western speculative fiction. I spent 3 weeks on it, expecting it to receive a lot of attention from literary critics. But when I published it, no one cared, even though I was an ultimate.
Right.
Well, your talent isn't really related to writing. You mentioned science, too. I guess that didn't go over well either?
No.
None of it went anywhere. I could write a research paper on the theoretical possibility of light-speed travel, but no one would care because...
I see.
Because you aren't a scientist.
Correct.
Exactly.
Can't you see?
Do you see what I mean about my title being ill-defined? I've been forced into this little box. No one cares about anything I do, unless it involves high school math competitions. It's like I'm completely invisible to them. I suppose that would be frustrating, yeah. I guess having less scrutiny does help with one thing, though. No one pays attention to this. So wait. Here's what I don't get. Okay, I sympathize with her. But what I don't get is, like, why then say that your talent is ultimate liar? If what she feels like the bulk of her work is like science research papers and literature and all that, why not say something like the ultimate scientist? Why say something that's gonna make everybody suspicious and wary of her? That was a little short-sighted on her part. No one pays attention to the skeletons in your closet.
It's the truth.
Sometimes even literal skeletons.
Huh?
Really?
No.
No, I'm lying.
Interesting.
You're a lot more gullible than I took you for.
That's not it.
To be fair, you did fool everyone with your cover-up talent. That's true, I guess. I can't blame you all for buying after it.
Really?
Is that another joke?
Not sure.
Perhaps. This girl is weird. I like her, though. I like her more after talking to her. I guess living in the shadow of your own ultimate title does that to you. Page 2 of Eva's report card has been updated. The hours came and went until eventually... Ding dong, bing bong.
It is now 8 p.m. Nighttime is officially upon us. Please return to your dorm rooms and prepare for a good night's sleep. Or don't. I'm not your parent.
Okay.
Just remember, tonight could be the night which changes your life forever. Whether that's for better or worse is for you to find out. Good night.
Is somebody gonna die, like, now? Hold up. Is somebody gonna die now? Oh wait, we still have to do the thing. Okay. Alright, it's showtime. Let's see if Tozu accepted my request. A meeting at 8:10 p.m. in the boiler room. Let's go. Now, let's hope I don't run into anybody else also doing sneaky shit they're not supposed to. I wonder if I can see it on the map. Just curious. Just curious. Just curious. I guess it wouldn't show us if somebody was out sneaking around. Okay. Are we being stood up? No one is here. Maybe I'm early. I'll give it a couple more minutes. Geez, I wish I had my phone. I packed it in my luggage bag, but I left that bag on the train. There was so much important stuff in that bag too. Not just my phone, but my wallet, my laptop, basically all my personal information. I hope whoever took my luggage just destroyed it. That would be the merciful thing to do. He's not coming. Okay, it's been long enough. There's no way Tozu didn't see that note. Did he just ignore it?
Damn it.
Oh. Something tells me it's not Tozu, though. It's not gonna be him.
Good evening.
Oh. Okay. Cheerio.
Why the long face?
No. Don't tell me, did you think I stood you up?
Rubbish.
So impatient. I'm a very busy headmaster, you know, always sifting through boring documents about this and that. Yeah, sure. He was quick to accuse me there. Did he hear me from outside? He definitely
Anyways.
did. Anyway, if you're here, that means you saw my message, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the sticky note. Watching you enact your little scheme was like watching a child draw its first stick figure. Simply adorable.
How interesting.
I must say, I'm surprised you requested to meet here of all places. In such a quiet area, it would be very easy to hide a murder. Aren't you worried I'll hurt you? No, not really. I would be. This is a killing game between students, isn't it? If the host got involved, it would defeat the whole point. Also, if you wanted to kill me, you'd have done it back when you kidnapped me. Makes sense.
Moving on.
Anywho, you wanted to ask about the murder motive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I want to know why you decided to give Wolfgang's blackmail to me.
I see.
Why you got Wolfgang's blackmail? Oh, that's easy. It was decided by a round of dart throwing.
Huh?
What? Mara and I wrote your names on a board and on some darts. Your dart just so happened to land on Wolfgang's name, so you got his blackmail.
Seriously?
Are you serious right now?
Who? Me?
Were you hoping for something more dramatic? This is real life, not a movie. Plot twists aren't just hiding around every corner. Well, how did you even find this information? Toshiko's blackmail was something she did as a little kid. That's really specific. And whose fault is that,
Eh?
What? We aren't mind readers here. We only know this information because you lot couldn't keep your mouths shut. What? Our mouths shut? When did she say anything about that? When did she say anything about that? Really? What did you think would happen? The moment you share something with another person, you forfeited that information to an eternal game of telephone. No secret is safe. It doesn't matter who you trust. Deep down, everyone's a tattletale. And if you made enough of a name for yourself to spawn a few search results...
Isn't this lovely?
Well, that certainly doesn't help. Then what about the content of Wolfgang's blackmail? Give me a refresher. I forgot what we wrote for that one.
Right.
It says, like father, like son, beneath a sheep's skin hides a wolfish mind.
I see.
So you want to know what it means?
Plot twist!
Obviously, I won't tell you.
I know.
I'm not asking you to tell me. I just want a hint to help decode it. Think of it as a reward for my efforts. I went on my way to arrange this meeting, you know? I'm probably the only student who values your input.
Terrible.
Sheesh,
That's
smells like
terrible.
a teacher's pet in here. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were just desperate for attention. Can't say I didn't try.
Pathetic.
Use that noggin of yours, will you?
Huh?
Don't overlook the principle of parsimony, my friend. The likeliest answer is usually the most obvious. For all you know, the answer you seek has already revealed itself. What?
Moving on.
What does that mean? Did Wolfgang kill somebody? So, is there anything else you'd like to ask? No, that was it.
Well done.
Then I'll see myself out. You should get back to your influencer friend too. It isn't safe to be spending the night alone. Go on, you leave first.
Jeez.
Okay. I hurried out of the boiler room. He's weird. Don't make me do the walk back. Turns out that weirdo wasn't completely useless after all.
I see.
The principle of parsimony, huh? If the meaning behind Wolfgang's blackmail has already revealed itself, then only one thing comes to mind. What? The class trial. Oh. Could the key to deciphering this blackmail be the strange way Wolfgang was acting? Okay. Huh. He was saying stuff like, it's not like there's no such thing as self-defense, it's murder. Murdering a man should never hurt a girl. So I'm wondering, and it says like father like son. I'm wondering if his dad did something to his mom, or if Wolfgang did something to his mom. Even if that were the case, what leverage does it give me? The other students witnessed the same thing I did, and yet now they treat Wolfgang like their leader. I hate this. I should never have come to that dickhead's defense. Guess the best precaution right now is to return to my room and draw this long day to a close. Damon, you of all people should not be calling anybody else a dickhead. Kind of weird that they're making me do this walk back. I don't like it.
Oi!
Damn it. Could you go any faster? I can't stand to be with her any longer. Huh? Was that Grace? It sounded like she and a couple other people were right around the corner. Shit, I can't let them see me.
Come on.
Hurry up.
Actually...
I'm trying to go as fast as I can, Grace. I just have a lot of stuff. Like what? Did you pack an entire museum in there with you? I wish.
Be careful.
There's no need to make such a fuss. We can solve this without unnecessary conflict. There's no conflict. I'm just telling that slowpoke to move. What the hell? I can hear you guys from inside my room. What are you doing?
Well,
Ulysses is swapping rooms with Grace. He's bunking with me now.
Yes.
I think this change will be better for the both of us. It's a win-win situation. We're both getting something good out of this.
remember the name.
Unless anyone in the greater group has objections, not that I'd listen, it's official. Wolfgang and I are bunk buddies. Right. Ooh, okay. Wolf in sheep's clothing, right? Like father, like son. Talking about how a man should never touch a woman at the trial. And now his roommate is switching from a guy to a girl. I think my prediction is that Wolfgang is gonna kill Grace. Or he's gonna attempt to kill her and it's gonna be like a DR1 situation where she actually kills him.
Hey!
Wow, this is like the first time I've seen Grace so happy. Wolfgang's easier to deal with, that's all. Less annoying and stuck up. He's good with words, too. Real cunning with his linguistics.
Nasty.
You're so transparent.
Excuse me.
More importantly, I think I've moved everything over to Winona's room.
Love it.
Perfect. I sense this will be the start of a much more productive relationship.
Pardon me.
It's time Grace and I get some rest, too. We have a lot to think about.
Whatever.
So long as you guys aren't making any more noise. The sound of footsteps echoed through the hall as everyone returned to their dorms. Alright, that's my cue to hightail it to bed. However, when I went to open the door, my entire body... Oh my god. No. My entire body froze. No. Something about this whole thing. Oh, okay. Whew. I was scared. I thought somebody already died. Was I really going to spend the night here alone in a room everyone knew was unlocked? He's just scared. Okay. It's not like anyone knows I'm by myself, right? Well, Kai does. If need be, I can shove a chair up against the door again. However, no matter what I told myself, I remained frozen in place.
Ugh.
God damn it. Looked like it was another night with him. I don't like that they're having me, like, just warp me there. The walking around is making me scared. Hey, buddy.
Over here!
Oh, Damon.
Hi.
Where were you, man? You had me thinking I was gonna be alone all night. I was having dinner. Dinner this late? Kinda weird, but okay.
I've got something to say.
Anyway, now that you're here, you can't leave until morning. You don't have to tell me. I need sleep too. Okay, cool. You're still sleeping on the couch, though. For the second night in a row, I was bunking here on Kai's sofa. All to avoid being vulnerable. If someone did try to attack me, what would I do? Would I fight back? Would I defend myself? I have no idea. Nobody can predict the decisions they'd make in a moment of life or death. Nobody will know until the unthinkable actually happens.
When I was little, I was a huge fan of ships. Every day I would sit on the pier and watch them disappear into the horizon, their sails billowing in the salty sea breeze. Sometimes my friend, a spindly boy with cream-colored hair, would watch with me. However, his love of ships was not nearly as potent as mine. While his interest was, at most, a small curiosity, mine was worship in every sense of the word. I yearned for the thrill of the voyage, for the sights and sounds of far-off lands, for that distant horizon to finally be at the tips of my fingers. And so, one day, I began to build a ship. When my friend found out, you know what he did? He decided to make a ship of his own! Incredible, I thought. Two young friends fighting the odds to create something far grander than themselves. I labored for 100 days and 100 nights to build my ship. Once I was finally finished, I stood back and admired my handiwork. Coincidentally, my friend finished his ship on the same day. When I saw what he had built... Well, I won't tell you yet. That's what we in the industry like to call a cliffhanger. Quite devilish, no?
No, quite annoying.
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, goodbye.
Good morning, my amicable student friends. It is now 8 a.m. Yes, I would like to raise a toast to another day of being together. Time sure does fly in a life or death situation. Such a shame we couldn't get a film crew on board. Just imagine your fear and anxiety preserved for posterity. Execs wouldn't know a good commercial opportunity if it walked up and bit them on the arse. Well, enough about that. It's 8 a.m. Please enjoy the rest of your day.
Alright, what's the game plan? Gross. How long have we been here for now? A week? 2 weeks?
No.
It's been 4 days.
Hell no!
Are you serious? Ugh, fuck me. I mean, that's still a long time, isn't it? Why haven't we been rescued yet?
That...
You make a good point. After 3 days of no contact from us, people must be starting to panic.
Man...
Not to mention, this blackmail stuff is starting to give me a headache. I wonder if I should talk to Cassidy.
You think?
And reveal her blackmail? Nah, I showed her already. She didn't care. I just want to know her secret. All those followers, yet the worst anyone could cook up is a random joke about spiders?
Right.
So that's what it is. You're scared about your blackmail.
Don't say that.
No. That stuff's already been figured out anyway. Figured out? I'm just tired of everyone always twisting the truth about me. Like, did you know people think I hate wearing hats? Why the heck would I hate wearing hats? Uh-huh. At this point, I'm starting to wonder if this blackmail stuff is relative. What's embarrassing to one person could barely faze another. We already saw it happen with Toshiko. Still, what I had in mind for Kai was a lot worse than petty lies. Yeah, I thought it would have been something a little more serious than not liking hats. I mean, if that is what it is. More importantly, if it's true his blackmail has been sorted out, does that mean the person who received his blackmail approached him about it? Just like Wolfgang asked everyone to do? Who the heck is that? At least they're knocking this time.
Holy!
Oh crap, is that a murderer coming to kill us?
Seriously?
The door's unlocked. If they came here to kill us, they'd have entered by now.
Dude, no!
What are you trying to act all stoic for? If you're so brave, then open the door. Fine. I walked over to the door and opened it. Waiting on the other side.
Good morning.
Good morning, you two. Had a good sleep? Ingrid, what are you doing here? Why do you think I'm here? It's laundry day. Oh, that's right. Forgot we agreed to do that. Laundry day. That's right, I agreed to help her do the laundry. Damn it, why the hell did I do that? Laundry day? Back at the pharmacy, I told everyone to leave their laundry outside their rooms. Seems you don't remember, because I'm not seeing a pile of clothes anywhere. No, I remember. I was just about to dump my laundry outside. Let me go grab it. In the meantime, if it's Damon you're looking for, feel free to take him. I won't complain. And just like that, he wanted nothing to do with me.
Come on.
Don't try and weasel your way out of this. You're coming along too. Huh? Why me? Cause you're so clean looking, like Damon over there. Oh, that's super nice of you to say, but like...
I don't have all day.
Don't be a wet mop. It won't even take long. Now come on, pick up your laundry. Let's go. Trying to fight our exhaustion, Kai and I collected the remaining clothes and followed Ingrid to the laundromat. Waiting for us inside were the last two people I expected to see. Who? Who's there? Oh, Wolfgang and Grace. So these were the guys you wanted, eh? Lame.
Hell no!
I didn't even want to come. Ingrid forced me to. I'm serious. I wouldn't leave my room, so she broke down my door and dragged... Now, why are you lying when there's a witness?
Tisk.
Nonsense. I just knocked.
Yeah.
Ingrid's right. She didn't drag anybody. Okay, maybe I was exaggerating a little, but it's true that I don't want to be here.
Soybean.
I could already guess soybean. I thought I was soybean.
Whatever you say.
You were. Then I revoked your title.
Hey.
At least use my actual name then. Why is he so
By
quiet?
the way...
As you can see, Ingrid, I managed to keep things in order.
Now would you look
Sweetheart,
at that?
I'm amazed. I knew I could trust you, but to actually see Grace stay put,
Wowie.
if I had a gold star, I'd stick it right on your forehead. That would be unnecessary. Why are you guys even here? To help out.
Wait.
You like doing laundry? I don't.
In any case...
Ingrid asked us to assist her for some reason.
Wait just a sec.
What are you saying? It's easy to see why.
Oh, so
Even though you're a
cute.
lawyer, there's so much about you that screams house husband. There is. There is. She's not wrong there. Wolfgang is drawn very nicely, you know? He's drawn very nicely. Probably because you're so soft-spoken, polite too. If there's anyone the young'un should look up to, it's a gentleman.
You're too kind.
You're giving me too much credit. I can barely even cook, much less tackle the responsibilities of a parent. Aw, he's blushing.
Hey?
You can finish a law degree, but you can't cook? I was too busy studying to do much else. He was probably a kid when he attended law school, so it sort of made sense. Good dad or not, one thing remains the same.
Let's get going.
You're here now, and you're gonna help me do laundry.
I get it.
I get it. You want us to start. Under Ingrid's directions, we loaded everyone's laundry into the washing machines.
Whistling while I work. And almost liking dishes. If the health inspector finds out I'll be swimming with the fishes.
It's so early in the morning. How is she prancing around like that?
It seems like she
Hey!
is doing all the
Don't pour
work.
the entire bottle of detergent in.
Well,
You weren't supposed to?
Wolfgang and Grace too, but
You
Kai and
didn't
Damon
know
aren't doing
that?
shit.
How do you clean your own suit?
His parents probably do it for him.
I didn't even think of that. You're totally right.
Alrighty, looks like that was the last batch. I think we're done here.
Man.
Phew, that was way too much work. You didn't do shit. Just be grateful there were other adults to help you. This is the first time in ages I've been able to share the workload. The first time in ages?
Whatever.
If we're finished here, then I'm gonna get breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same. Do you wanna come? May as well, since the dining hall is pretty close by.
Pardon me.
Shouldn't you wash the laundry?
No.
We can leave the clothes to dry. I doubt anyone's gonna steal them.
I understand.
I suppose so. Relieved to be done, Kai and I left the laundromat. Dog? I can't wait. The cereal kept in that kitchen has to be the tastiest stuff ever. Eating it makes me feel like a brand new person. With the way his eyes sparkled, you'd think we were going on a holiday or to a theme park. Anything but breakfast in a shitty old building. In a way, I almost envied him. Eating your feelings, unable to understand the bigger picture. Inside the confines of this killing game, that simple life sounded great. Okay. Let's go get breakfast. Oh. Whoa. Were you here the whole time? No, I was leaving my room when I spotted you two, so I came over. I want to talk to Damon.
Huh?
Huh?
You see?
This might be sudden, but I really need to show you something. Oh, are we gonna go to the pharmacy to crack the code? We barely talked since the incident in the pharmacy, if at all, and now she suddenly wants to share information? I promise this will be worth your time.
Look at this.
Come on, can you just come with me? What does she want to tell me so badly? Could she have my blackmail? That would be really unlucky. Alright, but we should find somewhere private to talk.
Thanks.
Okay, follow me.
Dude, no!
Dude, you can't just leave me. And following the ultimate liar to some random dark area during a killing game, that's a death wish right there. She's not the ultimate liar.
Wait.
Oh, wait, I forgot that she isn't. Never mind, you two have fun. A freaking mathlete. Laughing to himself, Kai strolled past us and into the dining hall.
Moving on.
Let's go to one of the downstairs storage rooms. No one ever goes there.
Right.
Alright. We walked to our destination in total silence. Once we entered the room, Eva took a quick glance outside. Finally, we're alone.
Look.
This is what I wanted to show you. She pulled out a familiar envelope and handed it to me. Oh, does she have Damon's blackmail? I quickly opened it. With his weapons at hand, Desmond. Desmond guards the only one he trusts. With his weapons at hand, Desmond guards the only one he trusts. Huh? This blackmail wasn't mine?
That...
Eva, why are you showing this to me? Because I'm worried, duh. Duh. It was just one word, but it sounded so weird coming from her.
You see?
This blackmail shows that Desmond has a bunch of dangerous weapons at his disposal. That kind of stuff would give someone a huge advantage in a killing game. Okay, but we already knew this because he's a marksman. It would stand to reason.
Correct.
Also, this blackmail isn't a personal secret, so telling him about it wouldn't give him any relief. If anything, telling him could put me in danger. That's true, I guess. But why are you telling me this? It's not like I can do anything to help.
It's because...
I trust you.
I trust you.
Oh, God, why? Why?
Boy.
You took my side way back at the beginning, remember? We were the only people who refused to listen to that lawyer. And you helped solve the mystery behind that whole case. No one thanked you, though. I'm really sorry about how things turned out. The other students wouldn't have treated you unfairly if it wasn't for me. If it means anything, I never thought to blame you for that. Since you showed me your blackmail, I should probably return the favor. I got Wolfgang's. Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of cryptic. Here, I have it on me. I pulled the envelope out of my pocket and handed it to Eva, who quickly opened it. It's a photo of his parents. The quote on the back. What do you make of it?
Interesting.
This confirms it. I was right.
Huh?
Right about what? Wolfgang being suspicious, duh. Again with the does.
What could it be?
Look at how this message is written. It's obviously implying his dad did something bad. Right? If Wolfgang takes after his dad, there must be a reason for that, right?
I see.
Yeah, but how are we supposed to discern what that reason is? It's possible Wolfgang picked up on his dad's bad habits, and that's what the blackmail is referring to. But we have no idea what his dad is like, do we?
Rage.
Ugh, how annoying. If only people were smart enough to listen to me, then they wouldn't be stuck under such a suspicious guy's thumb. That's the thing, though. The reason they didn't listen was because she called herself the ultimate liar. Right. You brought that upon yourself. Calling herself that only made people distrust her. At that point, I knew I had to finally speak my mind.
That's not it.
Why did you do it? Huh? The ultimate liar thing, and lying to us about the watches to hide it. You knew you were in a dangerous situation. Why would you draw so much negative attention to yourself like that? Don't you realize how much danger this has put you in? You know you can't run away this time. Give me an answer. She hesitated for a moment, then finally looked at me.
Because I felt powerless.
Powerless? Even before we knew we were in a killing game, my hands were already tied. I'd been kidnapped and abandoned somewhere. All these different things were happening at once, and I didn't know what to do.
It's not fair.
Being the ultimate mathlete in that kind of situation would just make me look weak, just like it always has. If I wasn't smart about what I did, I'd never make it.
But most of all...
So I lied about my title. I gave myself a talent that people would find intimidating. But then that makes you a target, bitch. The title, Ultimate Liar, popped into my mind. It's a name I've always really connected with. So that's who I became. She pretended to be the ultimate liar in order to feel more confident. For a while, it actually worked. I managed to compose myself during the investigation and the mock trial. Even after Tozu announced the killing game, I still had it in me to argue with Wolfgang. It finally felt like I wasn't going to be the one people walked over. But it all fell apart when my true talent was revealed.
That's how it ended up this way.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Still wasn't a smart idea. There are so many questions running through my mind. Her talent didn't sound as impressive compared to others, but did it really justify taking such extreme measures? Did she really not see the harm in lying like that? I had no idea myself. No idea if she acted in self-defense or simply to feel superior. It all seemed so destructive. Everything about it, including the supposed solution, it was so self-destructive. Can an ultimate hate their own talent that much?
Listen to me.
Hey, don't tell anyone else about this. If Wolfgang or Winona find out, they're never going to leave me alone. Winona? Oh, about why she lied? Your secret is safe with me.
Okay.
From now on, though, we need to trust each other, because otherwise we're alone in this.
Thanks.
Okay. This girl is pretty confusing and clearly not conscious of her own safety. But she still trusted me. That much was clear when she showed me Desmond's blackmail. If this means we're allies now, I think I'm fine with that.
Well?
Should we go now? Excuse me. Hang on, there's still one more thing I want to ask. What is it?
Yeah.
Did you make any headway on that poster in the pharmacy? The poster with Tozu on it? Yeah, have you figured out what it means?
No.
Well, not really.
Seriously?
Sorry. Too much stuff has happened since then, and I forgot. That's okay. After having your true talent exposed, I can understand why your mind was on other things. Yeah.
Anyway.
In any case, when we have the time, we should take another look at it. Agreed? Agreed. Great. Eva went silent for a moment, twiddling a strand of hair between her fingers. Then she did something I'd never seen her do before. Smile? Yeah. She smiled. Cute. That means she's gonna die. Anytime you have a good, heartwarming conversation with a person, they're gonna die. With our conversation having run its course, Eve and I began our trek back to the dining hall. Today might have opened with a bang, but it seemed the thunderclouds were already starting to part. At least that's what I thought at the time. Uh-oh. Unbeknownst to me, an even greater storm was still on the horizon. Inside the dining hall, chaos had erupted.
Dumbass!
Oh god. Hand it over. Grace was screaming at Eloise, who stood cowering in the corner. I said hand it over.
Miss Madison!
Grace, please, you don't even know if she actually has it.
Ugh.
I've already ruled out the rest of you. Don't try to stop me.
Seriously?
What, you know whose blackmail we have? Not everyone's, but most people's. Jet has Toshiko's, Mark has Ingrid's.
Fail.
That doesn't sound like most people.
Hell no!
How are you so chill? She just revealed who you have. It's not like there's anything to hide. Ingrid's blackmail is that she uses some out-of-date cleaning supplies.
Honestly?
Hardly a revelation if you ask me.
That's enough.
Blackmail this, blackmail that. What does it matter when people are fighting?
Shut it!
That fencer girl has been giving me the side eye ever since the blackmail was announced. There's no other explanation. Give it.
Whoa!
Hey, stop that.
Give me a moment.
It's okay, I've got it. Eloise reached inside her pocket and pulled out a crumpled envelope. Grace immediately snatched it out of her hands and ripped it open. I was right, this is mine.
Dumbass!
You'd better not have shown this to anyone. Grace stomped straight into the kitchen. She tore the envelope and the photo it contained to shreds and then flushed everything down the sink. Ooh, I wonder what it was. Eva, Damon, why were you too late?
Come again?
Is this an interrogation? Yeah, mind your business. We need to keep track of everyone to make sure they're not in any danger. Well, we're here now. Besides, you shouldn't be slinking off to strange corners of the building, especially with all the suspicion you're already under.
Gross.
Ugh. We were just discussing the blackmail motive in private. That is what you told everyone to do, right? Ah, yes, I did. Then there should be no problems. Pleased by Wolfgang's look of defeat, I redirected myself to the pantry. As I weighed up what to eat, ignoring the golfer girl still heaving over the sink nearby, the entrance doors flung open, and an energetic voice broke the silence. Who are we missing? Oh, Jet's not here.
Yo!
And Cassidy. Hey guys. Slung over Cassidy's shoulder was a bright red carry bag. Following right behind her with a carry bag of his own.
How's it slipping and sliding?
Yo.
What you doing?
What's the matter? You all look super down in the dumps.
Shut up.
Just forget about it.
Okay.
If you say so. Cassidy walked over to the dining table and popped the bag on top of it.
Hey!
What's with the bag?
Duh.
Nothing much, just, you know. She rummaged around in the bag and pulled out a cartridge. Slam Sisters. Print on the cover in large bolded letters. Sublime Slam Sisters Extreme. What's that? Is that like Smash Brothers?
Check it out.
Only the best fighting game to ever grace our mortal fingertips. People didn't think much of it upon release. The developers even went bankrupt because of low sales. But it's known nowadays as a cult classic, and a physical copy can sell for thousands.
You get me?
Some works of art aren't appreciated in their time, you know?
Not a chance.
But Cass and I aren't about to repeat the sins of the past. Finding the Crystal Skull video games warrants a party, and what better way to party
Let's rock and roll.
than to hold a Slam Sister tournament right here.
Oh, really?
You mean inside this dining hall?
You know me.
Don't worry about the technical stuff. What we haven't already stuffed into these duffel bags, Mark's gonna help us set up. Whatever. There's going to be a SSSC tournament?
I must take note of this.
Where did you manage to find this video game? I don't remember cataloging anything like it.
Elementary.
Oh, it was inside my dorm. There's actually a lot of low-budget, low-profit games in there. This is the only multiplayer game, though.
Yep.
By the way, we're gonna need an even number of people attending this thing, so you gotta bring a partner if you want to join.
Good to know.
A game tournament, eh? Don't see much issue with it. We could do with a little levity.
What if...
When's it happening, though? Tomorrow. Okay, what time? That we haven't figured out.
Okay.
We want to be flexible. The more people, the better.
I see.
Anytime is fine by me. Same. I've never heard of this game before, but since you're saying it's good...
thinking.
What about in the morning? Huh?
You see?
When I was training my talent, I did most of my studying at 9 a.m. The brain is most active and ready to absorb information around that time.
So,
I think this effect could help our video game skills. Our video game skills? At 9 a.m. tourney, huh? Wouldn't be the first time.
yep.
Screw it, let's do 9 a.m., 1 hour after the morning announcement. Was Eva seriously interested in the tournament?
That's not.
Hey, can I say something? Isn't it a little much to be playing games in a situation like this? Shouldn't we be trying to escape? We tried already, didn't we? There's no escape anywhere, not even in that pharmacy.
It's for the best.
Think of it as a bonding event, Miss Tolner. Within this killing game, creating new memories with our classmates is the most productive thing we can do.
I'm sure.
After all, if we don't trust each other, we will fall into chaos. I see. Still, I'm not very comfortable with it. Admittedly, I am also a little hesitant about attending. I'm not sure if I will have the time for it. Considering his new bunk buddy, it made sense why.
Sorry.
Same. I'm going to be a little busy tomorrow.
No matter.
However, don't let my absence be a distraction. Enjoy your time together with all your heart. We will face the evils of the killing game together.
You can do it.
Right. Everyone, let's do our best.
Atta girl.
Agreed.
Yep.
Looks like you managed to spin our little game into something meaningful. Invigorated by Wolfgang's words, the room descended into chatter about the tournament. With everyone preoccupied, I finally prepared breakfast and returned to my dorm. More free time? Cassidy and her lackey sure were taking it easy, organizing an entire game tournament, expecting it to be a bonding exercise, totally unaware that just a little earlier we were fighting over who had what blackmail. It would be funny if it weren't so frustrating. For the rest of the day, I'll steer clear of the subject and avoid any partygoers. Who else was attending the tournament again? Free time? Okay. Do I have more money to try the thing again? Is there a way for me to see my money? No. Okay. Let's just go and see. See if I can, and maybe. Okay, I do. All right, let me. How do I actually play? Okay, that's what I need to figure out. Tutorial. Let's see, what's F2? Okay. There are two machines to insert Marbucks. Gachapon and Pachinko, which I've never played, so I probably did it wrong. Inserting into the Pachinko would start a mini game for a chance to multiply the amount based on performance. Inserting to, oh, yep. Oh, so, okay. So I did it right. I just sucked at the game. But then what's all this stuff around? Like what it... Okay. Oh, okay. The objective is to accumulate points to fill the gauge on your right. There are 3 tokens. Apple, Mara, and Tozu. Depending on the token the player achieves, the corresponding multiplier will be applied to the amount of Marbucks inserted. To win the mini goals... to win... Oh, okay. That's why I wasn't aiming. To win the minigame's base condition, clear the arena of all red pegs. The stage will reset with the player's points and attacks while ending the game. Aim, and then enter to shoot. If a ball drops into the basket, okay, so I was not supposed to... one free turn, but that was not the goal, to drop into the basket. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting rid of all... Got it. That makes way more sense. Nice. Okay, now how do I get your points? Let's go hit these. Nice. Almost. This makes way more sense. Oops. I guess I just keep going until I run out of balls and fail to clear the red. Jackpot! Okay. Nice. I have 10 extra bucks now, so I should have 30 something, right? Oh no. Oh, because I had to use one to play. Okay. So let's do, let's now buy some gifts. Rum. Stuff it up there. Okay. Check it more. These are some fancy gifts. So it's actually now cool like that. Wrap that in. Just like. This. I feel like you listed like that. That should be good. Last action. Packaging egg. Very fancy. Signature sounds. Check it going. Yeah. I'll stop my 5 left. So let's go. Cold order. Rocky roll sushi. And meat on the. Oh wow. Easter egg. Meat on the bone. Dangerous meat on the bone. Okay. Why? Ew. Why is he like? I don't know. Everything he does is just so creepy to me now. Because why are you back there? Tall ass. All I can see is your head. I do kind of want to talk to him though. Okay. First, let me make sure I have something that he'll want. I feel like he would like this Thai book. I feel like he would like that. What about chess? No, he wouldn't care about that. Fabergé egg? Yes. Well, I think I should just give him the... or a suit. Yeah, let's give him the suit. Okay. If he'll talk to me. Also, let's save, because I have not done that at all this episode.
It's for the best.
Cassidy has the correct idea. We must remain united during the killing game. A game tournament is one way to go about it.
Curious.
Damon, is there any reason you're here? I just happened to wander over. I see.
Pardon me.
May we have a quick chat? Quick chat, yes.
Okay.
Fine.
Let's see.
Let's see here. Wolfgang spent the next few minutes asking me if I was good at video games. Is he trying to... Is that why he doesn't want to play? Doesn't want to join because he's not good at them? That's definitely not where I expected the conversation to go. Would you like to give Wolfgang a present? Yes. Let's give him the suit. Think he'll
Nice.
love it. Now this is something extraordinary. Thank you, Damon, for everything you do. Wolfgang loved your present.
Curious.
Damon, I have a question for you.
Hello?
What is it?
Let's see.
I'm curious to know how each ultimate earned their talent. Perhaps there's an underlying thread between all of us.
Seriously?
This is how you're spending your free time? Well, I don't have any better ideas, do you? About what I expected.
In any case.
So, what is the origin story of the ultimate debater? There was a debate club at my high school. I joined when I was a freshman, and the rest is history.
Interesting indeed.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating. I couldn't imagine a more ordinary backstory for an ultimate. Is he making fun of me?
That's not it.
Don't underestimate the process. It wasn't easy. I didn't enter my first comp as a bona fide professional. There was a lot I had to learn.
Hold on.
I never said you didn't struggle. Most ultimates just have very unorthodox beginnings. Does that include you too? Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Then he was making fun of me. I've always been drawn to law and order, ever since I was a child. Courtroom footage fascinated me. The cases I heard through word of mouth even more so. It felt like witnessing or listening to some grand story. Who gossips with a little kid about court cases? Probably his daddy.
Very nice.
And in every trial, few command the courtroom like the barrister. Well, second only to the judge.
No matter.
Even then, the judge was merely a minor character, pitching in only when absolutely necessary. That minor character is also the one delivering the final verdict.
By the way...
Naturally, I dreamed of becoming a defense lawyer. But even at my young age, I knew the road ahead was no walk in the park, as is the case for all competitive fields of study.
You think?
You say that, but considering your age now, it must not have been very rocky either. True. My time at school felt very short-lived, what with being transferred to a higher year level and all. I didn't even hit puberty until my first year in law school, though I was a late bloomer. So he finally admitted it. He did start college as a teenager. It wasn't a surprise. His report card basically confirmed it, but damn if it didn't piss me off.
Anyway.
So how did it go? Being the youngest student, I mean.
Let's see...
Not bad. Everyone treated me very nicely. I might have ruined some people's self-esteem, though. No kidding. I've certainly been dealt a good hand in life, haven't I? Early exposure, unparalleled academic prowess, and most importantly, a vested interest in the subject.
Interesting indeed.
It appears fate decided I would become the ultimate lawyer.
Really?
You don't really believe that, do you? Maybe, maybe not. My track record speaks for itself either way. That being...
Very well.
200 successful cases. 200?
Curious.
Before becoming a lawyer, I did spend 1 year as a legal assistant. Maybe that's what gave me the edge? Or maybe I simply entered the field as a bona fide professional. I wonder which it is. He was obviously playing coy, but that's not what annoyed me the most. What really annoyed me was how impressed I felt. My ultimate talent outshone most others. I knew that for sure, but could it compare to his? Probably not. Alright. Do I get another one? I still have a little bit of time left. What should I do? More free time. Okay. I'm tempted to hang out with Winona again, just because I think she's my favorite so far. But I want to try to do as many people as possible. As many different people. So maybe... I'm suspicious of Diana, so I kind of want to talk to Diana or Jean or Mark, Ulysses, or Desmond. Maybe... Maybe I'll talk to Mark. But do I have to talk to somebody not involved in the tournament? Because I think Mark's gonna be helping them. Or Grace. Yeah, let's talk to Mark. I'm sure I have something that he'll like. He's a music guy. You want, this? Yeah, the nature sounds. Okay, I'll give him that. And he is... not there. In here. Will they be too busy to talk to? Yeah, why can't I go there? Why can't I go there? Is it because they're too busy? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So then, if not Mark, maybe, I don't want to talk to her. Diana's in her room. It's like I talked to Desmond. I don't really know much about him. Or Ulysses, or Ingrid. Maybe I'll talk to Ulysses. Okay. I'm sure I have something for him. So maybe this? Yep. Cryptex. I think he probably would prefer the Cryptex more than the chess piece, the chessboard. Yeah, I'll do that. Ulysses.
I have to know more.
4-digit combination. What could it be? Ulysses was standing by the pharmacy door.
Huh?
Are you trying to figure out the password? Yes, I'm recording every 4-digit combination I can think of. Perhaps one will be the passcode. Sounds like an exercise in misery. It's true, my chances of happening across the passcode are low. There are probably thousands of potential combinations. Even so, I've written over 7 pages of combinations already, and I've yet to test any of them. Sure. Might as well spend my time doing something productive, not that I'm expecting a miracle. Ulysses and I spent about an hour testing the combinations he had written down.
The struggle.
Still hasn't opened.
Fair.
Of course. Damn it, why did I even bother? Would you like to give Ulysses a gift? Yes. There you go. I'm sure you'll love this. Seems right up your alley.
Let's take note of this.
So this is one of the items you can win from the gachapon? Let me add it to the list in my notes. Oh, he just liked it. Fine. Alright. Is free time over then?
Where's my coffee?
Oh. Did I doze off again? I thought I had a cup of coffee this morning. Maybe I should prepare another one. How about you go to sleep? You're lucky the kitchen in this place even has coffee. And a lot of other food too. At least our captors won't let us starve to death. Take a nap, my guy. Well, the coffee here leaves a little to be desired. At least compared to what I order at work. That's right, he works at a museum. What was the name of it again? Something River Museum? Patawomek.
Right.
You work at the Patawomek River Museum, right?
Yes.
In Senakomaka, yes. I direct an exhibit on the Cold War there. Yeah, about that. Why is a museum about a river covering war history?
And so on and
When the
so
museum
on.
opened its doors half a century ago, it was dedicated solely to the Patawomek River that ran alongside it. However, the museum's popularity allowed it to undergo several major expansions in the years following. The story of the river has since become its own exhibit, with the rest of the museum now covering our entire country's history. The owner of the museum kept the Patawomek River name in acknowledgement of the building's roots. That is what I tell guests who come to the museum. It sure sounded like he'd said this before. I hear that question more often than I hear questions about the actual exhibit. How do you even direct an exhibit in your condition? It's not so hard. Once you've gone a certain amount of time without sleep, you start to forget you're even tired. That's true. You ever try to stay up, or you ever stay up like a full 24 hours and then when it's time to go to sleep, you're for some reason not tired, like you have so much energy even though you should be dead tired? I remember like back in grade school during the summer, you know, pulling like your sleep schedule gets so fucked up, and I remember trying to fix my sleep schedule before school would start up again. And so because I'd be sleeping at like until maybe 3-4 p.m. and then staying up all night, so I would have to stay up all day 24 hours past 3 p.m. to go to sleep like at a decent time, like 9-10 p.m. And then I'd reach that point and I would just for some reason not be tired anymore. It's weird. How's that a good thing? If I pulled multiple all-nighters, I'd be a total mess at debate competitions. Also, my exhibit's deadline. It didn't allow much time for sleep anyway. Exhibit deadline. The day my exhibit had to be completed.
Come again?
What do you mean? Don't you just conduct tours? Tours are one of my responsibilities. As director, I spent as much time working behind the scenes as I have on them. Working with architects to design the exhibition's layout, cooperating with scholars and specialists to determine exactly what will be displayed throughout the exhibit.
I see.
So you overseeing the shipping and procurement of our displays, hiring consultants, vendors, and interns to run the exhibit during the opening hours, establishing an exhibit calendar when the exhibit was not yet a permanent installation, coordinating special events and school excursions. There's something else I'm forgetting. How the hell did he remember all that? I thought he was forgetful. Either way, avoiding sleep meant I could dedicate more time to my duties. Though it was my mentor's guidance that ultimately helped me complete the exhibition. Mentor? Not just that. He used to stop what he was doing and let out a lengthy yawn. I think it's time I make that cup of coffee or go to bed.
Where's
take a
my
nap.
Coffee?
Would you like a cup as well?
Anyway.
I was gonna say sure. You're not a coffee drinker, Damon?
Sleepy.
Duly noted. Ulysses stumbled away, almost like he was in a daze. Did speaking take that much of a toll on him? It's not like he had to go into the amount of detail he did. I wonder if he's staying up all night. Like, now that he's here, he doesn't have to do any of that stuff he was talking about. He must still be up, writing, studying. What does this say about his memory anyway? His job, the inner workings at least, sounded like a web of mundane assignments. Yet he recounted the details without looking at his notebook. Jeez, weird guy. The hours came and went until eventually I set off for Kai's dorm as had become routine. Little did I know a certain someone was waiting in the hallway. Wolfgang? Or Eva? Oh. You know, I said I was suspicious of her, and she's acting a little funny. Could be a red herring, or I might just be like trying to overanalyzing everybody's actions, but I'm very suspicious of her, actually. Oh, Damon. The moment I turned the corner, the pink-haired girl bounded over to me. Hiya.
Hello?
Do you need something? How should I put this? How are you?
Huh?
What do you mean? Sorry. What's with this music? I realize everyone's been acting tense around you and Eva, so I wanted to say hi and check that you're okay.
I see.
I'm fine.
No worries.
Yay, that's good. But, one thing. Yeah? Eva's seemed pretty down in the dumps lately, and I feel really bad. Has she told you anything? Why does this feel like... Is it just the music that makes it feel weird? This feels weird. Because you two seem close and she hasn't opened up to me yet. I was hoping to get a better read on her feelings, you know. Oh, that's right, they're roommates. Okay, maybe it's not as weird as I'm thinking. It's a bit awkward seeing her so solemn and not being able to say anything. No, she hasn't mentioned anything. Oh, okay. Well, in any case, if you ever need someone to talk to, just come find me, alright? Sweet dreams. Diana returned to the room she and Eva were sharing. Is she really that concerned for my feelings? While I wouldn't put it past her, a part of me had to wonder, could it be possible she was trying to pry information out of me? Yes. That's definitely what it seemed like.
It is now 8 p.m. Nighttime is officially upon us.
Yeah.
Please return to your dorm rooms and prepare
That
for
felt
a good
weird.
night's sleep. Or don't. I'm not your parent. Just remember, tonight could be the night which changes your life forever. Whether that's for better or worse is for you to find out.
Okay, you said that last time. You said that last time. And that shit happened. Lost in my thoughts, I walked the rest of the way to Kai's room. Damon, hey, are you excited for the tournament tomorrow?
That's not important.
Not really. I'm planning to just skip it entirely. I've never played those types of games anyway.
Man.
Seriously? Never? You're so boring. It's not like it was by choice.
What if...
Well, since you've never played a fighting game before, that's all the more reason to try now, right?
Damon!
Come on, you gotta come to the tournament. He's being oddly persistent about this because he needs a partner. Fine, I'll go. But in return, I get to share the bed. The bed? Ouch. You drive a hard bargain.
Whatever.
Alright, deal. Just don't do anything weird, okay? Wouldn't dream of it. If it meant no longer sleeping on the sofa, then I could handle whatever tomorrow had in store. Kai, though, his excitement almost made me feel bad. After all, no matter how many parties you throw or how many people you try to befriend, it won't bring you any closer to escaping the killing game. If anything, it's the perfect opportunity for a would-be murderer to earn people's trust. This game tournament wasn't a bonding experience, it was the illusion of one, and the other students had fallen for it hook, line, and sinker. Alright, what's he got to say today?
I had a peculiar dream last night. There I was, in physics class, trying to create a thermometer out of a banana and a stick. When suddenly, I had an epiphany. What if this device we created was also a compass? The professor told me I performed the same experiment last week. I got no credit for the assignment and failed the class. But you know what? I realized a lot of things about bananas and sticks that day. Like how if you use the stick as a fuse, you can make a makeshift explosive. Needless to say, my logical fallacies were made apparent the moment I woke up. But that won't stop me. I will create my Swiss Army banana someday, and it will be all the rage.
Okay, Grandpa. Psst. Hey, Damon. Wake up. What time is it? Kai was leaning over the bed, jostling my shoulder. It's 8:30 a.m. We slept through the morning announcement. Did we? He frantically pointed to the clock in the room. Although my vision was still blurry from sleep, I could make out the time, 8:30. But the doors are unlocked though, are we sure that somebody didn't just come in and change the time?
What now?
And?
Hell no!
And today's the day of the game tournament, you realize? We need to get there before it starts. Right, the game tournament. I agreed to go with him, didn't I? When does the tournament start again? 9 a.m.? Yeah, 9 a.m. Kai scrambled out of the bed and over to a nearby clothing rack. He tossed the jumper he was currently wearing onto the floor and yanked an identical-looking jumper off the rack.
Dude, no!
Hey, come on and get up already. Normally I'd tell him to go away, but... Alright, fine. A deal was a deal. With an impatient-looking Kai in my peripheral, I began to slowly get up. Can't you move any faster? I'll just wait for you in the dining hall. I'm already done getting changed, anyway. Plus, watching you is starting to feel weird. The hell was that supposed to mean? Okay, I think I look presentable. It's not like people who attend game tournaments are the type to care about appearances, but... whatever, I need to find Kai. He should be hanging around in the dining hall. Did we really sleep through the announcement? Okay.
Top of the morning to ya.
Bargain bin, right on time. We've almost finished setting up. The original furniture had been stacked and pushed to the walls, making room for a totally unexpected scene. Sofas arranged around a massive TV, an impressive-looking DJ pad flashing colorful patterns, and loudspeakers almost everywhere I looked. When Jet mentioned equipment, I imagined a handheld console, something tiny that could be won from the gachapon. Anything but this. Impressed, are you? Where did you find this stuff? Where do you think? Mark's bro cave. His dorm?
It's nothing.
Yeah. The hell? Did that also include the TV?
Yo!
If you think that's cool, you should check out my room. It's got a whole arcade machine. What's an arcade machine to a race car bed? And yet, perhaps even more curious than the equipment, was her. Eva? Well, she said she wanted to come.
Hi.
Here for breakfast, Eva?
Hey, hey!
We've already had it.
Huh?
We?
Yep.
Obviously, as tournament hosts. Eva helped the guys and I set everything up. For her contribution, she has been bestowed the title of
Check it out!
Honorary Host.
That's...
Really?
Correct.
It looked like they needed an extra pair of hands. So she was interested in the tournament after all. Wait, what's that in your hands? This? I won it from the gachapon in the pharmacy a couple days ago. It's some niche gaming console, I think.
Eh?
There are other consoles besides the one Cassidy has?
Yep.
Sure are. I poked Tozu about it before using the gachapon. Didn't want to gamble for something which doesn't exist. After a few days, he got fed up and confirmed that multiple consoles were up for grabs.
You see?
Since I wasn't planning to take part in the tournament, I just took it with me. Playing a game on my own is more my style. So you're not participating? Why come to the tournament then? Well, it's not easy to find other fans of Sublime Slam Sisters. Even though it can be considered a cult classic, lots of people in the gaming sphere will judge you if you say you like it.
So hackneyed!
Contrarians, a lot of them. They just don't want to admit the quadruple roll kick attack originated from an indie title. Yeah, and the upper kangaroo punch. And the downward spiral attack. And the slinger special attack. And the 7-time jump wallop. And the jackal maneuver rule. Oh, that reminds me. Bargain, since you're here, let me explain the rules of the tournament.
You think?
I never said I was going to play.
Really?
Then why can't I write your name on the whiteboard?
Huh?
Cassidy pointed to the whiteboard, a little ways off from where we were standing.
The hell?
What the? A 3-way bracket system had been drawn on the board with a marker. My eyes immediately darted to the leftmost bracket, where I had been slated to compete against Kai. Sorry. Cassie said you had to bring a partner, so... Damn it, so that's why he was begging me to attend.
Hey.
Why can't I just be a spectator? Well, Cassidy and Jet are already matched, and John said he was gonna attend, so I don't want to play against him first. This freaking guy.
Very funny.
Don't look at me like that. If you pull out now, bed privileges are over.
Ugh.
That wasn't part of the agreement.
I've got something to say.
Well, consider this an amendment. My room, my rules. Knowing what's at stake, it's better not to argue the technicalities with him. Fine, I'll play. Alright, this would be awesome. Since you've never played a fighting game before, I can show you the ropes. Just give me a sec to set things up.
Sick and twisted!
Wow, he just used housing to coerce you into an unfavorable position. I wonder if Kai leases out apartments as a side hustle. Kai said something yesterday about not recognizing Cassidy's game, so it will probably take him a while to set it up. What should I do while I wait? Are you supposed to talk to people? Mark was leaned over his equipment, fiddling with the various controls.
That's...
All this stuff is turned on, yeah? Shouldn't music be playing? The volume's turned down on purpose. I'm just making sure everything works.
Seriously?
How will you know it's working if you can't hear anything? Glaring at me from under his beanie, Mark reached for a sound dial and rotated it. On cue, the speakers on either side of us began playing music.
Huh?
Muttering something to himself, the boy returned to fiddling with the controls. Seemed this conversation was over.
Hey!
You look a little angsty. Are afraid you're gonna lose?
Right.
No, it's only a video game.
Yep.
Right. I get the vibe you're putting down. On the surface, aloof and uncaring, but secretly, the thrill of the game courses through your veins. Anyway, I have a question for you. Ooh, really?
Yeah.
How did he even know what time you were going to set up the tournament?
Okay.
Eva, she asked me about it after breakfast yesterday. I see.
Jeez.
I'm surprised she's still involved. Is it really that surprising?
Eh?
Maybe she wants to help out because she no longer has to play pretend, you know?
Yep.
That, or she's just a big nerd. Play pretend? Since the title of Ultimate Liar was itself a lie, then the coldness which accompanied it, could Cassidy be implying that was also a lie? Probably. Oh, you know, I thought it sounded like Danganronpa music.
Where?
Eva was staring intensely at the console in her hands.
Hello?
Having fun there? Can't talk, must finish level.
Hi.
Hey,
Seriously?
I know you can hear me, Eva.
Hey.
Eva. Don't play obtuse, I can tell you're ignoring me. I am not. Following suit, she immediately turned her attention back to the console. Geez, this girl. As a solution, I not so gently tap her hand, pulling her gaze upwards. What? Since when are you so passionate about video games?
Deal with it.
It's a secret talent of mine.
You think?
A secret talent that you don't want to exploit in a gaming competition? Unable to think of a comeback, Eva simply puffed out her cheeks and stared at me with a pout.
Where?
If I partake in conversation, will you leave me alone? That's an elegant way to get me to shut up.
No.
It's not that.
Eh?
Not what? Not that I want you to shut up.
Right.
So you do want to have a conversation. That was easier than I expected.
However,
You can't count this as a win. This is simply coincidence. A coincidence, huh? I just happen to have something important to tell you. Something really, really, really important.
Eh?
listen to me.
Yeah, it has the power to disrupt the world as we know it. I feel like she's bullshitting. Okay.
I'm talking.
Are you sure you can handle this knowledge? You don't need to give it a proverbial drum roll. Fine. I used to eat lunch in the bathrooms. Okay. We could tell. We could tell. Was this another one of her attempts at a joke? I'm being serious. Like in the stalls?
Super gross.
And my only object of companionship, the only thing keeping me sane from those disgusting toilets, was a portable gaming device. I found it at a thrift store. It made my lunches better. You can say you like video games, Eva. I don't need a tragic backstory.
Not interested.
That's embarrassing. More embarrassing than lying about being the ultimate liar or eating lunch on toilets. Jeez, I'm just kidding.
Correct.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of funny. I chuckled.
Seriously?
No, you didn't.
It's the truth.
Telepathically. Duh. I wouldn't chuckle out loud. What kind of powerless fool do you think I am?
Right.
Right. Sorry. The way she was playing into the theatrics, it was sort of, in some bizarre way, endearing. And you never know.
Thanks.
Maybe I'll change my mind and play in the tournament later. It pains me to say it, but smiling is a good look on her. Jet had wandered over to the stack of chairs. My quads are aching. Does shifting furniture count as a workout? Sort of, right?
Yeah.
I guess he's just lost in thought. I guess I have to look at everything else. What? I guess this? There were some names on here that I hadn't paid attention to the first time. John's name was written down, but he hadn't been paired with anyone.
Over here!
Damon, over here. Kai waved me over to his spot in front of the TV, which now displayed a colorful level select screen. Come on, everything's set up. He handed me a second controller and patted the floor next to him. Do you know how to use a controller?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I last touched one, but I'll get the hang of it. Surprising. I was getting the vibe you were like the bookish type, the kind who refuses to even touch a screen. But hey, it's good you've used a controller before. That's better than nothing. Sure. What's with the glare? I'm not judging.
Anyway.
Can you just show me how to play?
Hey!
Oh, right. The game. Okay, so after I started it up, I played a few rounds to get a feel for the controls. Combos in this game get pretty complicated, which might not sound great, but the basic control mappings are actually really simple. Kai spent the next few minutes giving me a rundown of the game's controls. I picked it up faster than I expected, but still rougher than I would have liked. Once he was done, we began our practice rounds and we kept at them until the final tournament attendees arrived.
How we feeling?
Would you look at this, early morning merrymaking, just how I like it. Ugh, it's so loud in here. Can somebody turn down the music?
Not a chance.
No dice. If those ears aren't ringing like a fire alarm, can you even call it a party?
Soybean.
No, you call it tinnitus. Speaking of music.
Hey!
Hey, Mark, do you use a stage name or something? Your songs are really catchy. I don't know if it's the vibes or what, but they remind me of this guy called... Did I say something wrong? Oh, you also just reminded me. Before we start, Mark wants me to pass on a message to you guys. That being, this is what he said to me. As much as I don't want to be here, I've agreed to provide my services under 2 conditions. 1, I maintain full say over what music I play. And 2, no one can discuss my songs or my musical abilities in any way, shape, or form. But I was just complimenting him. Yes, that includes compliments.
Hell no!
Seriously?
Seriously.
How does that make any sense?
No.
We can argue about the logic later. For now, just go along with it.
Come on.
Who cares about all that? Let's quit the small talk and start already.
Roger that.
Eager and raring to go. That's what I'm talking about. Speak for yourself. I'm only here because that ship captain wouldn't leave me alone. That's odd. From what I remember, it was the other way around.
Shut it.
Whatever.
Sheesh, 5 seconds in and they're already off on the wrong foot. Right. Since Jean and Grace are together, Cassie walked over to the whiteboard and scribbled Grace's name next to Jean's. I matched with him.
Duh.
There's a reason I wanted an even number of people. Let me explain the ground rules. They're simple. Each match is going to be the best out of 3. Take a look at this board to see who you're going to be up against. We're up first, Damon. Remember what I taught you. May the best man win.
That's pretty cool.
Good luck, Damon.
Yep.
You feel as well, don't you? A tightness in your chest which just wants to burst out? We're on the verge of a battle, a clash for glory, honor, and incessant bragging rights.
Right.
It's the long-awaited, ultra-exclusive Slam Sisters tournament. With a roar, the tournament began. Bro, Kai, you're a natural. Oh, my bad.
Oh, David, watch out!
I can't focus if you're yelling in my ear.
You play video games?
A ship with an arcade, wow.
On a ship?
Right.
Man, I'm jealous.
Despite the overwhelming mix of voices and music, my attention remained concentrated on the screen. If I can time this next attack right... Crap. Just when I thought I was advancing on Kai, he caught me in a trap.
Too slow!
In tandem with my slip-up, the music took on a more frantic tone. Damn it, there's only one move which could save me now. Taking a deep breath, I steadied my grip on the controller. And pushed both joysticks as hard as I could. That was not in the game, was it? That wasn't in the game. Huh? All of a sudden, the world around me turned pitch black. Oh, God. What? Why is everything black? Oh, no. What's happening? Guys, can you hear me? Ouch, who stepped on my foot? The panic clamor of the people around me snapped me out of my stupor. Is this a... are we in a blackout? A blackout right now? Don't we usually just wait for the power to return? Or was there something else before that? Crap, my school had a whole protocol for this. Even if we knew what to do in a normal blackout, it wouldn't help here. Inside this abnormal building where everything was sealed off, we were basically blind. Should we look for the others? How are we gonna do that? I can't see 3 inches in front of me. Can't we just wait for someone to find us instead? Screw that, somebody look for a torch already and... Hold on a sec, I got an idea. Huh? Before I could even register what it was he said, a light appeared in front of me. Is the watches? Hovering there, casting a very faint glow, the hologram from the trinket. Immediately, the rest of us activated our own... Why is Kai posing like that during a blackout? Come on, man, be serious. Immediately, the rest of us activated our own trinkets. Cassidy, too. What is funny? With all 8 trinkets activated, we could finally see each other in the dark.
Yo!
Great idea, Jean.
Let's rock and roll!
Right on, you're a lifesaver. A captain needs to keep a steady mind during inclement weather.
But...
It's great we have a light source and all, but why hasn't the power returned yet? You'd think the goat guy would have done something by now.
That...
You know what? Let me check something. Huh? I ran over to the corner of the room and knelt beside the vent. Bringing my ear to the grates, I listened for a certain noise.
I see.
The humming. It stopped. Eva, quick, come here and take a listen.
Hello.
I'm here.
Am I hearing you right?
Why do you need Eva? Do you remember when I said I woke up on an underground floor? Dining hall people, you were in this building before. Tell us what's going on. Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl? The hell? I never even saw her. Huh? You were there too, bargain bin? Don't even. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Focus.
Eva was with me. The two of us woke up in a boiler room, which also happens to be on the other side of this vent. The room had a huge generator. If you pressed your ear up to this vent like I just did, there's no way you wouldn't hear it. But for some reason, there's nothing.
I see.
I see the problem. Oh, I see the problem. If there's no sound, the generator must be turned off.
Hey?
Is that why power outage happened?
Hell no!
So it's kaput? How are we gonna get power back now? Well, there's one thing we could try.
You see?
Apart from the boiler room, the underground floor also has 4 storage closets. I remember one of them containing something that looked a lot like a generator.
Elementary, my dear.
A spare generator in case the first one breaks.
Thinking.
If we somehow turn it on, we might get the power back. You want to go down in the dark? Shouldn't we just wait for Tozu to turn the power back on?
No.
No, I have a bad feeling about this. I think we should turn on the power as soon as possible instead of waiting for Tozu to do it. But what if we get lost in the dark?
Take a breather.
Let's just form a daisy chain with our arms. There's no way we'll lose each other then, Ooh, smart. Since Damon and Eva have been down there before, they can lead. Yeah, okay. The 8 of us linked arms and formed a chain. Once everyone was ready, we made our way out of the dining hall and down to the underground floor. Oh god, is somebody dead down here? In the near pitch blackness, the hallway looked so much larger and longer than I remembered. Exploring the place with light had been unnerving enough, but this made all that seem like a walk in the park. It's so creepy down here. There's 4 rooms, right? Who's checking what again?
Where?
Well, since this is a group of 8, we could explore in pairs. Pairs again?
This sucks.
Okay, if that's really what we're doing. Kai shot me a nervous glance and I knew then and there he'd made his decision. Fine.
Yep.
Jet's gonna come with me.
Bro?
But then Broski won't have...
Duh.
He can go to Jean. Then, them swashbuckler types love a good challenge, don't they? You know me well. How about it, Mark? Up for a little adventure?
Just ignore me.
Just make it quick.
I see.
So I'm stuck with the math lead, am I? Maybe if we find the generator, you can use your real talent for once. Let's check out the closet on the right down there and get this over with.
Stupid.
Repair work and math competitions have literally 0 overlap.
Just follow me.
Come on, Jet. Let's investigate the closet opposite theirs.
Oh boy.
Sure. Sounds slick.
I see.
Seems the closets in the back are covered.
Are we ready?
For the 2 in front, Mark and I will take the left. Damon and Kai, you enter the right. Alright. Are we gonna find somebody in there? This place sucks, man. Why did we have to be fixing stuff? It looks like a murderer's basement down here. Didn't seem like Kai had any intention of entering first. Whatever, I'll open the door. Oh god. Okay. Nobody in here. Alright, let's search this place. Kai and I gave the closet a quick rundown. Something as large as a generator would have stood out even in the dark, but we couldn't find anything of the sort. Man, unlucky. All that work for nothing. What's the plan now? Do we just, like, go back outside?
I know.
I want to see what Grace and Eva are doing next door. Okay. As Kai shuffled up behind me, I turned to grasp the handle of the door and...
Huh?
What was that? Oh, footsteps, okay. Suddenly, frantic footsteps echoed from the hallway outside. Did someone just run past this room? It sounded a lot like it. Did another group make a discovery? Why run past us, though? This didn't sit right with me. I need to see what's going on. Oh my god. To run past us? There's no one here. Are the others still searching their closets? If they found something, I don't know why they'd run off without telling us first, because it's not any of the others. It's gotta be somebody who wasn't there.
No.
If it was one of them, we should have heard a door opening. Yeah, but somebody who was already down here. Yeah. Maybe we could peek inside one of the closets? Just to make sure, you know? Hello, Damon? I couldn't focus on anything he was saying. My attention was concentrated entirely on that place. Is the boiler room door open? Oh, those footsteps sounded like they came from the boiler room. Hold on, I don't... Hey, what are you doing? His words were barely comprehensible. I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't even think. All my brain could register was the tightening in my chest. Suddenly, my legs began moving forward. It's like my body was possessed under the control of something completely ambivalent to reason. My heart was puppeting my every move. It brought me to the door, told my hand to turn the knob, and then I was inside. Oh, God.
Dude, no!
Dude, you're seriously freaking me out. This isn't okay, you know? Why'd you come here? Come on, say something already. I couldn't make out anything in the dark. The boiler room seemed completely still and completely silent, just like it had been the previous time I was here. Except unlike last time, this silence wasn't the peaceful silence of a long-abandoned place. Rather, it felt like the entire world was holding its breath. Kai, why are you crying? I mean, okay. Let me give him some grace, because I'd be scared too. I'm scared right now. Damn it, why can't you just say something? Why can't somebody just...
Game over, man! Game over!
Why can't someone just fix this blackout? Oh, he said the magic words. Huh? All of a sudden, light appeared. A single ray of light in the back of the room projected by a vent on the wall. It was too dim to completely snuff out the darkness, but it was still enough. Enough for me to see what was laying at my feet. Oh, God. Oh, who is it? Who is it? Oh! Oh my God. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was not expecting him to die. Wolfgang Akire lunged over the boiler room platform. I thought he was gonna kill somebody. Completely still, completely silent. Oh my God. The ultimate lawyer, unmistakably dead. Oh my God. Kai's scream rang loud and clear in my ears. I could hear everything. All the fear and anxiety from the past 5 days joined in a chorus of terror. Before I knew it, I was yelling too. No, I can't look at it. My arms, my legs, there was no weight in them anymore. Only pins and needles pricking every inch of my skin. What do I do? What am I supposed to do?
A body has been discovered.
Oh my God.
All students must proceed to the boiler room on the underground floor immediately.
Oh my God.
Time will be allotted for all participants to investigate the murder.
Oh my God.
And afterwards, the real class trial will begin. Good luck, everybody.
The real class trial?
Oh, shit!
This can't be for real. There's no way. Oh my God. With a wail, Kai booked it out of the room. I knew it was inevitable. I knew we'd chosen this path when we started denying the reality of the killing game. But seeing Wolfgang displayed the way he was, his face contorted into a look of terror, it made everyone's naivety all the more worse. And what did this mean for his blackmail? Like father, like son. Yeah. I'll never know what that blackmail meant. Maybe if I had just bit the bullet and confronted Wolfgang about it. Damon, are you okay? I heard the announcement and... Is that Wolfgang? Kai was right? Oh my god. The tournament attendees burst through the door, tailed by stumbling Kai. I really didn't want to believe it. Why the heck would I lie? Are we 100% sure he's dead? I don't see any wounds. Maybe he's still breathing.
Good morning.
Oh no, he's very much dead.
Son of a bitch!
Oh my god, this has got to be an accident, right?
Why the long face?
I'm just honestly like in shock because I didn't think he would be the first victim. Why do you ask? Well, if the death wasn't intentional, it could be treated like manslaughter or something and not need a trial.
Rubbish.
Intentional or not, the killer's hands are still dirty with blood, no? As far as I'm concerned, murder is murder, be it third-degree murder, manslaughter, or anything in between. Besides, if Wolfgang's death was indeed an accident and the killer bore no ill intent, don't you find it rather strange they haven't come forward and confessed? Then tell us. Tell us who did this.
Who?
Me? Tell you, the killer? Where's the fun in the mystery you already know the answer to? I'll keep my lips sealed, thank you very much.
Hold on.
So there's definitely a killer? Yeah.
Moving on.
Ah, downstairs already. Aren't you a quick-footed bunch?
Mrs.
Holy shit.
Nonsense!
Nonsense! A cacophony of wails filled my ears, hailing the arrival of the remaining students. I hope I'm saying that word right. Is it cacophony or cacophony? It was almost instantaneous how quickly the color drained from everyone's faces. They had entered the room completely bright red, having clearly made a desperate sprint to the boiler room, but now they looked as lifeless as the man laying in front of them. What happened here? Damon and me, we just found him like this. It's a sight to behold, I'm sure. Your beloved classmate, who was once so lively, now splayed dead in front of you.
Well done.
To think I didn't even have to lift a finger after the blackmail. What are the odds? How could you?
Who? Me?
How could I? You tickle me, Eloise. You must remember this is a killing game between students. Unless the rules state otherwise, a student can only be murdered by another student.
Blood is
The
rotting.
undeniable truth is that one of you killed Wolfgang. One of you killed Wolfgang. That's right, a person we've been living with, who I've spoken to before. That person is in this room right now, staring at their own crime scene. So, we are going to completely disregard the fact you showed each of us another person's blackmail? I was simply pushing you all in the right direction. Do not take it personally. But Wolfgang, he was so nice to everyone. Why would someone do this? Well, if it is any consolation, I have a gift prepared. The gift is gonna be the tablet. Behold, the Tozu tablet. The second Tozu tablet, to be more precise. You're even naming the tablet after yourself? It's always been called this, you just didn't know it till now.
Moving on.
Anyway, I trust you all remember how this tablet operates, yes? If not, allow me to briefly run you through it again. This tablet contains a summary of the crime scene. Certain special details like the victim's time of death have been oh so thoughtfully provided for you. Go on, take a look. The victim is Wolfgang Akire, the ultimate lawyer. He was discovered in the boiler room on the underground floor. He is kneeling in the water and his up... I'm getting tripped up. One, because I'm so in shock, but also because I'm reading the tablet and the tablet's wording is slightly different than the captions there. I'll just read the captions. He is kneeling in the water and his upper body is slumped over the concrete platform. Estimated time of death is approximately 9:30 a.m. If he's in the water, then I wonder if he's been electrocuted. Because I don't see much blood. Or I actually don't see any blood.
No.
This is different from the first tablet we got. No, I'm quite confident you're holding the same brand of tablet. Look, the shape and size are identical. I mean, why is there information missing from this tablet? The cause of death. When we investigated the dummy's murder, the tablet explicitly said she died from blood loss. But this tablet, it doesn't list Wolfgang's cause of death anywhere.
Rubbish.
Of course, saying otherwise would make things too easy.
No.
Come again? You see, the tablet's information has been divulged in such a way that both the killer and the spotless have equal chance of success. What does that mean?
Moving on.
Nope, that's all you're getting from me. Tally-ho.
No.
Hey, wait. Damn it, he's already out of here. How nimble was this guy?
Why?
Make what too easy? Solving Wolfgang's death?
This looks
No
bad.
way. Is he saying the cause of death is part of the mystery? Fuck this, who cares?
You're crazy!
I'm not investigating shit. Keep me out of this.
Don't look at me.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to keep looking at him.
No, just...
You have to be insane to think I'm touching a dead body. One by one, multiple students made their way to the door. It was then that she finally spoke.
No.
Stop. Although she didn't yell, there was an overwhelming intensity to her voice. The same kind that caught everyone's attention back in the trial room. Immediately, the runaways froze.
Yeah!
What do you want? You all remember the rules, don't you? If we don't solve Wolfgang's murder and uncover the killer,
Can't you see?
then we are going to die. Our feelings don't matter in this killing game. They never did. All that matters right now is finding the truth.
Don't test me.
Rich coming from you.
Bad news.
Maybe it is, but that doesn't mean she's wrong. If we accuse an innocent person, everyone except the killer will be executed. That's what Tozu said, and that's what was reiterated by our watches.
It is how it is.
Whether we like it or not, those are the rules. If it's the difference between life or death, there's nothing much else we can do. But I don't want to. I don't want to look at him. Investigating a crime scene doesn't mean investigating just the body. It's standard procedure in homicide investigations to try and pinpoint the victim's movements before their death.
Thinking.
That means searching places they've gone to, people they've spoken to. In Wolfgang's case, his dorm room might be an area of interest.
Yeah.
Since the dorms don't have locks, there's nothing stopping anyone from entering. When you put it like that... Hey, broski, wanna explore the dorm? Yeah, sure. If you guys are going, then I'll come with. Yes, same for me. The way Eva spoke with such precision and such calmness is the same way she spoke when we discovered the dummy.
Hold your horses.
Hold on. Ulysses won't be going anywhere. What?
Aye.
That notebook you're carrying. Whatever evidence we find down here, I want you recording it. What about us? We might discover something huge upstairs. The area with the body deserves the most attention. Once we've exhausted our options here, then we'll head up there.
Moving on.
Obviously, I'll remain here. You should too, Damon. Right. My mind was still reeling from the shock of discovering the body, and the lump in my throat still wouldn't go away. But Wolfgang really was dead, and I had to find out why.
I don't understand.
It's just so hard to believe, is it? Diana? Could one of our friends really be a murderer? I'm suspicious of her. Friends. She said it like that blind optimism isn't what the killer most likely exploited. After all, how can you suspect anyone if you trust everyone? It's an environment perfect for deceit, an environment perfect for murder, and worst of all, an environment we've created. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna end it there. I'm just so like thrown off because I swore he was gonna be the one to kill somebody, and it was all gonna lead back to his motive and the way he was acting in that first trial. And now I'm kind of just like confused. I think he was electrocuted because of the way he's like half in the water. But like how, like, was he down there trying to set something up and then he was accidentally electrocuted when we turned on the generator? Like if it even works that way? Or like was somebody, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it could have happened, but people I'm suspicious of, sort of unrelated to him specifically, but just overall, Diana, because I just get a weird vibe from her. And then Eva still, just because if this is related to the motive, then aside from Damon, Eva's the only other person who knows what Wolfgang's blackmail was, because she's the only one Damon told. So I don't know. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing and commenting. Bye!